Is Porter Ranch the new Calabasas? Porter Ranch has quickly become one of the most affluent neighborhoods in the valley. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about what it's really like to live here. Hi guys! My name is Mona and I'm a real estate agent here in Los Angeles. On my channel, we talk about all things real estate and lifestyle here in LA. In today's video, we are back at it with another location video. We will be talking about what it's like to live in Porter Ranch, including the pros, the cons, the real estate market, and everything else that you need to know. So let's get into it. Now, starting off with the location, where is Porter Ranch located? So Porter Ranch is going to be a neighborhood in the San Fernando Valley portion of Los Angeles. That was a mouthful, I know. We just call it the Valley, okay? So LA County is a huge area. There are dozens of cities and neighborhoods here. So there's different parts of LA County that we kind of cut up. So Porter Ranch is gonna be in the Valley. Typically, when you think of LA, what do you think of? You think of cities like Beverly Hills, West Hollywood, Santa Monica. Those are really iconic cities in LA, but they're gonna be on the west side portion of Los Angeles. And honestly, the amenities here are elite. And yes, I will do a separate video on what it's like to live there. I'll make a separate video for each city. So make sure you subscribe so you'll be notified when those videos come out. Now back to the Valley. Porter Ranch is a neighborhood here in the Valley. It's neighbors with Agoura Hills and Northridge. Now some other parts of the Valley are going to be places like Calabasas, Woodland Hills, Encino, Sherman Oaks, Studio City, and more. And by the way, I have a separate video on all of these areas, so if you want to check them out, I'm going to link them in the description below for you. But back to Porter Ranch. So if you're living in Porter Ranch and you decided you wanted a fabulous beach day in Santa Monica, if you're lucky, you can get there in 40 minutes. And the reason why I say if you're lucky, because honestly, traffic can get really congested. If you're lucky, you can get there in 40 minutes, but maybe coming back, depending the time and the day that you go, it can be an hour and 10 minutes, maybe even an hour and 20 minutes, just because traffic in LA, you guys, it's brutal, okay? But you do have amenities in the Valley that would be closer to you. So let's say you wanted to go to Woodland Hills, you're gonna have the Topanga Mall and Village there. So it's basically the best mall in the Valley, in my opinion. You have luxury stores, like there's an Hermes there, Louis Vuitton, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom. There's dozens of luxury stores at the Topanga Mall in Woodland Hills, which will take you about 30 minutes or less to get there from Porter Ranch. And then across the street, you have the Village. I talk more about Woodland Hills in my Woodland Hills video, if you want to check that out. Then you have great restaurants in Sherman Oaks and Studio City. You can also get there in about half an hour, give or take. And then you obviously have great amenities in Porter Ranch itself, which we'll be talking about. When it comes to the demographic of the people who's all gonna be there, who lives in Porter Ranch, I have to be honest with you, I feel it's very new money. Porter Ranch really just has that new money energy. And there are so many places in LA where you'll see like a hybrid. You'll see some old money and then you'll see some new money. Like Bel Air and Beverly Hills, for sure a combination, new money, old money. Calabasas, for sure a combination, new money, old money, right? But for some reason, Porter Ranch, in my opinion, it just has so much new money. Think athletes, influencers, models, people in the entertainment industry, like this type of energy. Now, you're definitely gonna see a good amount of families here. I feel a lot of the people who live here are like in their 30s, their 40s. It just has that kind of demographic. I haven't done like a census survey or anything, but every time I go there, that's just what I see. It's pretty diverse when it comes to ethnicity, which I love. You have like all kinds of people, but it definitely has this like new money, young money, entrepreneur, creative like crowd to it. Now, when it comes to the amenities, Porter Ranch has a lot to offer in this department. Now, keep in mind, a lot of the amenities are going to be on the newer side because of the master development Toll Brothers has done. And we'll talk more about this when we get to the real estate market section of the video. But you're gonna have this beautiful outdoor shopping center called the Vineyards at Porter Ranch. It's not a proper mall where you're gonna do your retail therapy, but it's this nice outdoor shopping center. They have a Whole Foods, AMC movie theater, Ulta Beauty, which obviously I love, Mendocino Farms, T-Mobile, there's a Pilates studio there. Just to give you kind of an idea, although I'll tell you, every time I've gone, you guys, it is so busy. You're also going to have other malls close by. So we just talked about that Topanga Mall in Woodland Hills. But if you want something closer, you're gonna have the Northridge Fashion Square Fashion Center in Northridge. It's gonna be closer to you, although you are not going to have the high-end retail. It's more of like a basic mall, you know, Victoria's Secret, Macy's, Sephora, that type of vibe. But one thing that's super exciting about the amenities in Porter Ranch, recently they opened up this 50-acre park in Porter Ranch. This was actually something that Toll Brothers agreed to do when they decided to build a master development in Porter Ranch. So they did this and they opened it up in November, late November of 2024. So like 6 months ago. It's very new. It's really beautiful. You have pickleball courts, basketball courts, hiking trails. It's so clean and so beautiful. Definitely check it out if you're in the area. It is a public park, so it is free to all. Now, when it comes to these schools, Porter Ranch is family friendly, so you are going to have some great public and private schools. Some iconic mentions are going to be the Porter Ranch Community School, Castle Bay Elementary, and of course, for private, we are going to have Sierra Canyon. This is actually apparently where the Kardashians went, and their kids still go here, or their kids still go here, and their kids also go here as well. This is a very top-rated and sought-out private school in the entire LA County area. Okay guys, now for my favorite part of the video, let's talk about the real estate market here in Porter Ranch. The moment that we've all been waiting for. Now, one thing I want to say is Porter Ranch is going to have so many new construction homes, which is honestly the biggest reason why a lot of people have been moving here. I mean, who doesn't want to buy a brand new home? And that is all thanks to Toll Brothers. Now, Toll Brothers is not only a developer, they are a billion-dollar builder. They don't just build one home, they will build an entire community. They don't just do this here in Porter Ranch, they do it throughout the country. They're actually doing it right now in Valencia, a neighborhood in Santa Clarita. By the way, I have a separate video on what it's like to live in Santa Clarita, and I even have some amazing house tours. You definitely want to check them out. Gonna link them in the description below for you, but back to Porter Ranch. So Toll Brothers has built quite a few gated communities. It's one of the biggest reasons why people moved here. I mean, brand new home, especially if you got to buy it directly from Toll Brothers, because then you get to customize your own dream home. And for people who got in early, like even 5 years ago, the equity they're swimming in is just tea, you guys. It's amazing. I mean, that's just with anything. I always find master development, especially if it's like a home versus a townhome, the appreciation is just crazy. From what I've seen, it's incredible. But you're gonna have these different communities. They're gonna be gated and they're each going to have their own style. Some homes will be bigger, some homes will be smaller depending on the community, and then some have more amenities. So you'll have, you know, the guard gated, you'll have the rooftop pool, you'll have the clubhouse, you'll have the gym. Each of these communities is going to be a bit different, but honestly, the homes in Porter Ranch are absolutely stunning. So let's talk about how much homes are selling for in the Porter Ranch neighborhood. First of all, even though you're gonna see more homes in Porter Ranch, you will have some options, whether you're looking to rent an apartment or buy a condo slash townhome. And yes, I'm putting condos and townhomes in the same little bracket here for today's video. So right now that I'm filming this video, there's less than 10 condo slash townhomes on the market in Porter Ranch. I have to be honest with you, because Porter Ranch is such a sought out neighborhood and the homes can be more expensive. I feel the condo and the townhome market, it's a bit more competitive. You're not gonna have that many options in Porter Ranch compared to like Northridge, Granada Hills, and etc. But you are gonna have some condos for sale. Right now that I'm filming this video, this is the least expensive condo on the market right now. Now, the most expensive home on the market right now in Porter Ranch is going to be this beautiful home at the West Cliff community. So like I mentioned, there's these different gated communities in Porter Ranch, right? So West Cliff is going to be the gated community where you're gonna see the bigger and the more expensive homes. Like this home that I'm showing you was actually built last year in 2024. Now they actually sold out the entire community in West Cliff, so now it's the resale market. Basically what that means is you're not buying the home directly from Toll Brothers anymore. You're buying it from people who bought the home and now they're putting it on the market, just to clarify. Now, if this is too much for you, no worries. You also have this home that was built in 2021 in the Hillcrest gated community. And if that's too much for you, no worries. You also have this beautiful home located in the Canyons, a gated community in Porter Ranch. And this home in particular was actually built back in 2018, which is really exciting. So all these homes are on the resale market, but if you're looking to buy directly from Toll Brothers, they're actually selling these really beautiful one-story homes. I am going to do a house tour on them soon, so make sure you subscribe so you'll be notified when those videos come out, or when that video comes out, not those videos. But you're going to have these beautiful one-story homes. If you're looking, it's going to be in this community. I can't remember the name right now, but I'll put it on the screen later when I edit the video. Now, last year, homes on average, and when I say homes, I mean condos, townhomes, single family homes. I'm putting everything, the gang's all here, putting everyone in this little statistic. Homes sold for under $1.5 million. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, now that we talked about all the fun stuff, let's talk about some of the downsides that come from living in Porter Ranch. I have 4 for you. Number 1 is going to be, it is so cookie cutter. What does that mean? It means all the homes look the same. It's like a cul-de-sac, if you will. Now, Toll Brothers obviously has different communities. This is something especially in the West Cliff community I see, because like the biggest community, I think you have like 600 homes here if I'm not mistaken. So even though you're gonna have like these different plans, these different like styles and stuff, imagine you're trying to sell your home and there's 4 other homes in the neighborhood that are the exact same as yours. Happy selling, like that's not fun, even if you want to rent it. The odds are not in your favor, my friend. Now, what's a tip that I would recommend is going to make your backyard beautiful. Like, give her a complete makeover, like Princess Diaries style makeover, like just completely remodel her. Pool, landscaping, beautiful barbecue area, mini little putting course, and make that backyard the most beautiful backyard that you have ever seen in your life. Okay, I'm being a little dramatic here. But seriously, if you're trying to sell your home and there's 5 other homes in the neighborhood and you have a dirt lot, it's not the move. It's not the move, my friend. It's not the move. Okay, con number 2 is going to be crime concern. Now, we all know LA County has a huge problem when it comes to crime. I mean, she needs help at this point. She is really just struggling right now. She's been struggling, and I don't know when we are going to be able to fix her. But there is crime concern, and Porter Ranch is not an exception at all. I think one of the problems with Porter Ranch is the fact that it's so new money and it's so flashy. So it will be like, let me show you my brand new home, a full floor plan so you can see exactly what it looks like and where my closet is, where I keep my $10,000 Chanel bags. Like, 2 weeks later, oh my God, I got robbed. Wow, really? How did that happen? Okay, seriously, I'm not trying to victim shame. I'm sorry if that came off the wrong way, but I just feel Porter Ranch, compared to some other neighborhoods, can be a bit more receptive to crime, and there is crime going on right now in Porter Ranch. And I feel stuff like that is why it may be worse than other places. Again, not trying to victim shame you, but if you are a public figure and a lot of people follow you, posting a full 360 of your home where you have expensive things, probably not the best thing to do. And honestly, I'm not like making a specific, I'm not shading anybody. I honestly don't know anybody who does this. I don't really pay attention to like influencers who do that type of videos, but I'm just saying like this is a thing where like influencers post a lot of their information on the internet and then their safety becomes a concern. And I feel because of those people, I feel those are the type of people that they get targeted a lot. Just to clarify. But again, safety is a concern. We have to talk about that. Number 3 is going to be the weather. Porter Ranch is going to be more on the windier side. Also, it's going to be further away from the ocean, so it is going to be hotter. So the further you are away from the ocean, the hotter it's going to be. The closer you live to the ocean, the cooler it's going to be. So weather in Calabasas, probably going to be more cooler than the weather in Porter Ranch. Calabasas is also going to have gated communities, and I have to be honest with you, I would pick Calabasas over Porter Ranch any day, no hesitation. And if you want to know why, I have a separate video on it, link in the description below. Con number 4 is going to be the fact that it just gets crowded. I think because so many people moved here because of the master development, we just don't have like enough amenities for everyone. Like the vineyards at Porter Ranch, the shopping center, finding parking. It'll make you want to cry sometimes. It's not the move. Anyways, all in all, Porter Ranch can be a great neighborhood for you, depending on what you are looking for. To each their own. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful. If it did, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Bye!